Hey there, everybody. It's Emily from EmilyAarons.com, and I am really inspired to share a little bit of insights on how you can start to use your intuitive abilities to get messages anytime, anywhere. But specifically, for the point of this video is about how to get messages from crystals. So I'm really excited to share this information. So much so that the first time I recorded it, the energy was so good. It was so bonkers. It was so high that legitimately it shut down my Wi-Fi and the video stopped recording and I got kind of cut off. So here I am trying to record it again. So I'm just gonna attempt to do it again. And if it goes out, it goes out. But this is kind of what we're working with. Hang on just one second. I'm just gonna, I wanna go back to my page and make sure that we got me going. Okay, so if you don't have any crystals, yeah, and we're back. So if you don't have any crystals, that's okay. If you do have crystals, grab one. And if you're on the replay, it's really easy for you just to hit pause, go grab a crystal and come back and watch this. So here's the deal is that, I'm going to swipe off the comments. So here's the deal. There's a big myth out there that people have said, and I have heard this too, and I have thought this too. So like, you're not alone, that you have to be born with some psychic gift to be considered psychic or even have intuitive abilities. And that's totally wrong. And if that were true, I wouldn't be here today. And I wouldn't have the track record that I have for helping people to unlock their intuition, to use it to get into their top alignment and grow their business with it. So the thing is that it's like a muscle. And I like to compare it to like, we all have abdominal muscles, but not all of us have six-pack ripped abs. Right? So we all have the same muscles under there, but like me, it might be covered with a little bit of something else, like a little bit of like fluffy cushion, which is great for hugs. So yes, I was born with a six-pack ripped abs, but it's just underneath some stuff. So we are all born with intuitive abilities. However, for the most of us, we get sort of taught not to trust them and to dismiss our intuitive abilities and just all of that. So over years and years, we get untrained on how to use it. So what I love to do is help you remember how to use these natural abilities to start enhancing your life. And right now, more than ever, we are stressed, we are under pressure, we're stuck inside for the most part. And it's a tough time, a really challenged. And I was up against a big challenge just this week. And I felt this call to just like get out of nature. I connected with a tree and I just touched the tree. And as I was touching the tree, it almost was like I cleared myself of thoughts, beliefs, anything like that. And I just kind of listened. And the feeling that I got from this tree was really about like seasonality. This is just a season. And also the message that came through is like how we can connect with other kinds of nature. So one of them being crystals. And I don't know if you have ever used crystals before for yourself or you have them around your home, but crystals are so powerful because they have their own energy by themselves, but then they also can enhance different things. So some crystals are great for calming, some are great for opening up your intuition, some are great for communication, some are great for like, oh my gosh, angelic connection or better dreams. There's so many different crystals and there's just a spectrum of them. So I would love to kind of just help you, instead of having to learn more about like the science of crystals, just knowing that we are all made up of energy. I'm a human, I am made up of energy, I have an energy field, but also crystals and minerals and plants and animals, they also have energy as well, and they have an energetic field. So what we're gonna do in this video is connect with the energy of the crystal and perhaps get a little bit of a message or insights. So, the other big myth with getting your intuitive senses kind of dialed in is that it's hard to distinguish the difference between your own thoughts, your own voice, and like, what is my intuition? Like, how do I know the difference? So the easiest way to know the difference is typically when we're starting out, your intuition is kind of like that first gut instinct, right? That first little, that first little hit. And it comes first and fast, and then the second thing that shows up is your thoughts of like, no, let me think about that. That's not really sure. I'm like kind of like analyzing it. So I'm going to help you with like navigating through that. If you have not already signed up for Intuition Week, it's completely free, and every single day we go through different exercises where I teach you how to remember how to, use these abilities, how to get your energy like really, really, really good, and then use that energy to really grow your business and to attract that tribe of amazing soulmate clients. Sound good? All right, so give me some thumbs ups and some hearts if you're on with me live, or even if you're on the replay. I would love to connect with you. If you're new, say new. I always like to know if people are new here so I can give them a warm welcome. But yeah, Intuition Week is free, EmilyAarons.com/IW to get on the list. So let's begin. If you have a crystal, great. The crystal that I wanted to work with is this one. And I'm not going to go into like the details of this crystal because it doesn't matter for this one. So what we're going to do is a simple meditation. You don't have to have any experience meditating. And in fact, if you've meditated before and you're like, it's not for me, I don't really like it. Trust me when I say this is not that type of meditation. You're going to go on a little different kind of adventure here. And this is just really scratching the surface for all the different ways that we can use our intuition. But let's just play and have a little fun. It's a Friday night. Why not? What else are you going to do, right? Watch more Netflix? Maybe. Probably. I know I will. All right, so let's begin. So wherever you are, just close your eyes. Grab your crystal in your hand or both hands, or if you feel called to put it on, your body, you can do that as well. Okay, so take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Inhale. As you inhale, breathe, reach up to the center of your the top of your head and reach it up towards heaven and connect with heaven. Exhale, imagine that light kind of washing down your whole body, down through your spinal column, all the way down out through your feet and connecting down to the earth, into the center of the earth. Inhale, reach up through your energy field, clearing yourself, connecting with heaven. Exhale, bringing that white crystalline light down and out through the soles of your feet. Good. And we're going to allow this white light to fill our body. And just like I mentioned, like a whiteboard, we're just letting go, erasing the day, letting go of any limiting thoughts, beliefs, or any expectations of what this is supposed to be like. We all have our different psychic senses that are more strong than others, but that's not the point. There's no right or wrong. There's no good or bad for this exercise. It's just a breathing exercise, and you're going to hold a rock in your hand. So don't put any extra thought, any extra weight, or any expectation of what it's supposed to be like. And just relax. Let go of the day, let go of the tension, let go of the stress, let go of the worry, any anxiety, and just let it fall off of your neck, your shoulders, your back. Good. And open up to that next level of that white light to come in, fill your body, and then feel it expand from your physical body out into your energy. Feel it about 1 foot to 1.5 feet outside of your physical body, and let that all be filled with this beautiful white light. And this is white healing light filled with the highest healing vibration. It just surrounds you in this bubble of healing. And you can just sit here, and that is plenty. You can do this every day just to help reset your system. But if you want to continue to see what it's like to maybe get a message, we can go ahead and just feel the crystal in your hand. Notice how it feels. Maybe rub the sides. If it's smooth, is it rough? Is it larger? Is it smaller? Just notice how it physically feels in your hand. And then just kind of pause for a second. Hold the crystal in your hand and maybe just notice does it have its own little energy field too, just like you do? It doesn't mean you have to feel it, but like, is there some sort of instinctual yes or no? And some crystals might be stronger than others, but just know that the crystal that you chose to work with tonight or today, it also chose you. So just for a moment, pause from feeling the crystal to just holding it. And notice how it makes you feel. Does it make you feel happy? Does it make you feel calm, peaceful? Does it make you feel alert? Just notice how it makes you feel. And then just tap into that feeling a little bit deeper. Where do you feel that in your physical body? Maybe do a scan from the top of your head down your body and notice if there's one area or another. And you don't have to have any area that it feels like it's resonating with. But some people do and some people don't. And it's not good or bad. It's just an awareness to working with that crystal. So just noticing how it makes you feel. Maybe if it feels like something in your physical body. We all have different awarenesses, and our psychic abilities show up in different ways. And there's not one that's right or wrong or better than another. It's just sort of a new language that we're learning how to navigate with. And maybe there's an area of your life that you're more curious about, or maybe you just want to ask like a generic question. And sometimes I like generic questions best if I'm just wanting to open up and connect. And so that can be a question like, is there any information that I require right now? And just tune in with your eyes closed, with feeling the crystal in your hand. And sometimes that sort of awkward silence, it needs to last a little bit longer so that you can let the crystal sort of fill in the void. And this is how your intuitive abilities, it's going to sound like your own voice in your head most likely. And sometimes it wants to share more with you. But for the sake of this video, I want to keep it brief. And just notice how you feel even just after asking the question, even if you got no insight, even if you got no message, notice how you now feel. Maybe you are a little quieter, maybe you are a little calmer. And just give that gratitude to the crystal. Gratitude for yourself for just having fun to do this experiment. And when you're ready, you can blink your eyes open and come back to the space nice and slowly. And you may also notice how much warmer the crystal is from being in your hand and maybe from doing this work and connecting. Fun fact, I have smaller crystals than this that aren't so shapely, and I will wear them on me if I'm going to be doing like presentations, speaking events, large events, even small events. I'll wear them on me, whether it's in my bra or my pocket or my purse, because it helps me to hold that energetic container much stronger. And especially if you have like challenging things that you're going through, I would highly recommend, just sort of seeing the crystals that you have and noticing if there's one that's going to support you the best that day. And I would highly recommend, if you've been having a lot of stress or anxiety, to just use the same crystal for the same purpose. Like, this is the one I'm holding on to release any of my worries, my stress, my anxiety from, this whole like COVID situation, or being at home, or being with my kids, or being just feeling worried. I'm going to let all of it go, and this crystal is going to transmute all those negative or heavy unwanted emotions into love and joy instead. So try that out, see how that works, and let me know how that felt for you. And certainly this is, again, an open invitation for anybody who is wanting to use your intuitive abilities more to raise the vibration of your energy field and have your intuition help you to grow your business. Thank you guys for being here. It's been so much fun to do this, and I know it's taken me a few tries, but I think the internet actually cooperated for us that time. So thank you guys for being here, and if you enjoyed it, let me know, and certainly share it with somebody who you feel would enjoy it along with us. All right, have a good night. Lots of love. Bye.